Hello. I'm up in Death Valley in the Panamint Mountain Range today on my way to Telescope Peak. It's higher than Mount Hood. Down there in the valley, that wide area, that's Badwater, 500 feet below sea level. These trees we're looking at are pines with a single needle, Pinus monophylla, or pinyon pine. Their needles are in groups of one. And see those cones up on top right there? Those contain pine nuts. Now I'll come out here and show you my hand. Those are pine nuts. A couple of them I've peeled there. See? Delicious. I picked a half a gallon of those yesterday, just up off the ground. And each one of these trees out here contains thousands of pine nuts. And look at this forest over here in these canyons. There's a bird going by. Clark's nutcracker, they eat these. These hills up here in the Panamints, these mountains, of thousands, maybe a million pine nut trees up here. And the Indians, I'm sure they came up here and ate them. We've seen their baskets that they wove to carry them. Very interesting place. These trees don't always bear cones. They're kind of cyclical. Perhaps so the squirrel population doesn't explode and eat them all. This year there's very few squirrels. There weren't any pine nuts last year. So the few that are left, there's no way they could eat all these pine nuts that I've got here today. I'd say there's millions of pine nuts here laying on the ground. You can't come up here and collect them, not commercially because it's a national park, but there are places outside the park, south of here, Apache Junction, where you used to be able to buy these pine nuts in bags from the Indians, but I haven't seen them out selling them in many years now. They've either selling them to someone else or they're not gathering them anymore. They found other ways to make a living than crawling around on their hands and knees in the forest. Anyway, thought I'd show you the pinyon pine. And I'm going to eat some more pine nuts and continue on up to the top of Telescope Peak. It's 14 miles round trip, so I better get going. Bye-bye.